What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Flyin Brian's Garage. In today's episode, we will be heading to Mike's house to grab transaxle for this unit. So, previous episode you saw that we got this running and the transaxle was no good. So we're going to go to Mike's today and yank out the transaxle out of the green one because he's going gear driving that anyway. And we're going to put a hydrostatic transaxle in this thing. Unfortunately, I wish we could do better, but right now all we have is hydrostat. I'm going to put a hydrostat in here for a trail/mud rig. So let's get over there and get to work. Alright, we're over here at Mike's about to yank this transaxle out. I do believe this is the same. It is not the same transaxle. Ugh. Okay. I thought it was the same. Well, I guess that's going to be a problem. As long as the brakes and everything are on the same side. I know the shifter's on the same side, so it should be good. Let's see what we got. This is what? Hydro gear. Hell, I don't even say what it is. Great. Okay, well, I guess we're going to get to pulling this thing out. So we can take it over to the shop, stick it in the other mower, and get that thing moving today. Possibly tomorrow. Alright, me and Mike finally successfully got the transaxle out. I also had to take the shifter because the shifter is actually different on the other model. So we took this shifter and rod out along with the transaxle and all bolts and clips. So we got it all over here in a pile. About to load it up in the car, head back to our shop and start disassembling the gray mower and start putting in a transaxle. Alright, we just got back from Mike's. Didn't take long to pull that transaxle. Not long at all, actually. Probably about an hour or two. So, and that was goofing off and all that other stuff. But we're back. Mike sent us with some extra parts that he decided that he was going to use on this instead of the other one, and he's going to buy new stuff for the other one. So, let's see what we got. And then we can get to work on this thing, stripping out the transaxle and getting ready for the new stuff. So, this is what we brought. He decided he wanted to use this wheel on this rig, so there we are with a different steering wheel. We have our hydrostatic transaxle, of course, and then we got the shifter arm, which I think I might need in there, I'm not sure, and then all the bolts that we may need. So alright, we got the steering wheel on. It's a little different. It was a little different because of the other one had a bolt going through and this one actually had the nut and everything. But we got it on there and it is nice and tight. I actually drove it down on there with a with an extension and a socket, so it's got some bite to it and it should not move around when he's going to steer. So I really like that. It's got a nice feel to it. Heck yeah. Almost matches the hood. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and lift this thing up and go ahead and start taking out the transaxle so we can put in the new one. We got to pull the battery and then at least pull the wheels and the transaxle to see what we're working with and if we need the shifter rod that we pulled out of the green one. So Mike's over here trimming up a piece of, you go ahead and keep cutting. Trimming up a piece of, it goes under the hood actually, it's for the fins here. So he's cutting it to fit. I'm still getting the wheel off. It's kind of fighting us, but we're getting it slowly but surely. And once we get that off, we can go ahead and drop the transaxle. We did notice that we will not need this rod. It does dump out where it needs to, so we're good on that, and we can put in this transaxle here in a second. So let's get this wheel off and start getting this thing ready for a transaxle. Alrighty, finally got that wheel off. It took us about an hour or so.
It was not titties.
No, it was not. But we got it off, and we're about to go ahead and yank this transaxle out so we can go ahead and start preparing to put the new one in. Mike also got the venting put in on the hood. Some of the things that I had taken out, he notched it and cut it out for the fuel tank.
I'll make it pretty later.
And then talking about putting a hood scoop up here, so I think that'll look cool. Make that hood look a lot better. Well, after about a successful 15 minutes, we got the transaxle out and have probably concluded that it was on its side for so long that the fluid leaked out of it, and it might actually be a good transaxle. So we're probably going to stick it aside as a possible good transaxle it could use later, and still go ahead and put that one in. He'll probably also take this home to use it for mock-up in the green. So you can do the fenders and stuff like that.
Smart.
But yeah, you can take that with you for sure. You just want to take those spacers there. That way, when you put the wheels on, it gives you the right spacing and shit.
Yeah.
Some of those axles are different sizes. How much they come out of the transaxles. Okay. That's why the spacers are different sizes. Like if you look at those spacers, you see how they're bigger.
Yeah.
Well, the axle comes out further on that casing, so that means that casing doesn't come out as far. Therefore,
which means this
bigger
is going to
spacers.
pull the wheels in.
No. Leave those spacers on. It's going to do the same exact thing.
No, because that's the one that's going in this one.
So even though those have big spacers and these have little spacers, when you put the spacers on, it has the same amount of spacing. The only reason these are bigger is because it's accommodating for the fact that this case doesn't come out that far.
Okay.
So therefore, it's more
different sizes.
Yes. Therefore, more of the axle is exposed.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
The cases are different sizes,
Yeah.
not the rods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the rods are all the same size as cases.
All right, that makes sense now.
Yep. But it'll still bolt up because it's the same. It'll bolt
Cool.
right in. Now, all right, look.
Dude.
You see where it bolts in here?
Yes, sir.
And bolts in there?
Yep.
Now look where it bolts in here and how much of the casing sticks out.
Oh, yeah.
See where it bolts in here and how much of the casing doesn't stick out? That's why this is accommodating that.
Is that like a production model thing?
Yeah.
Or a yearly thing?
No, it's different transaxles. This is probably a different brand than that.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah. So different years, they're different productions.
Yeah.
So even though they had the same body style, think about it. You have
it's
this,
just like the Fieros back
okay,
in the day. They had the same subframe, but they just changed the panels to make it look new.
exactly. So all right, your mower at the house. You know how it has first gen steering box in it?
Yeah.
Well, this one has the second gen steering fan,
Yeah.
but same body. That's how they are.
Okay.
And that shows us that this one's actually a newer model than the one that you have at the house.
Yeah.
You have the first generation of that body style.
Yeah.
where it still used the old components, but it used a new body. And
So
as they went on,
rear end, that's the new one. Alright.
that's exactly what it is. But as you know, old is tried and true.
Yeah, that it is.
So, well, we're going to go ahead and get this transaxle put in and get it wheels on it, sit back on the ground. Alright, we got the transaxle in. Got the shifter hooked up, brakes hooked up, belts hooked up, batteries hooked up. Everything is on there. Wheels and tires, all that good stuff. So all we have to do at this point is air up this tire over here that seems to keep leaking down over time. And then we are going to get this thing out in the yard and see if it runs and rides just like we want it to.
Hopefully.
Alright, so the cylinder is full of gas, so we're about to expel that real quick. Go for it. Good Lord! That was a lot.
That was a lot.
And that was more. Yeah, we're good. Here, you wanna hold that? I'm gonna put the spark plug back in this old unit here. We're gonna see if we can get this thing.
It's so dark. We can't see squat.
That's fine. Just point it at me. I don't care.
Just a spark plug, guys. We've all seen it.
Pretty much. Alright, come on.
Let's probably not have that thing in reverse when I go to start it, huh?
I was an idiot and had the frickin' shit going backwards.
Oops.
Like a dumbass.
It happens.
Alright.
I'm gonna. You built it. You get the first ride. That back there still done?
Something's going on.
Yeah.
Same thing it was doing in. This is the same exact thing it was doing with the other transaxle in it. It won't go, but everything's turning down there.
So the pulleys are turning both the pulleys and the belt's moving everything?
Yes. It will not go. I've never in my entire life.
I mean, it worked in the other one.
I know. I've never in my entire life doing this have had that issue. Ever.
I don't know what it was. It's working now!
what?
You need to spin the axle around. Is it in backwards?
No.
That would be the only thing.
It's not in backwards. I promise you it's not in backwards.
That would be the only thing that I could think.
It's not in backwards though.
Then what the hell?
It's just slower and forward, I guess.
That's weird.
Hey, it rides out though.
It's like a little crawler, and I didn't do that. It just shut off.
It might be out of gas.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
I don't make no sense. Why would it?
No, it's got fuel in it.
A little bit left.
Carburetor probably has issues on this unit. Like I said, I never cleaned it, never fucked with it. Probably just needs a new one. The bigger the tires you go in the rear, the more it'll speed it up though. But I think we just use this transaxle until we get a gear drive and then probably swap this too.
I know it just sucks to roll everywhere though.
I know.
So it only goes in the one way.
Yep.
Do you think this could be out of adjustment?
Possibly.
Like it's going further back here than it is going this way.
Hold on. Slam it down. Yeah, it might be able to come down further. If that's the case, all we need to do is notch it out right there on the plate. Hell, we could do that. Go in there with the multi-tool and notch that out, see if it speeds it up.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let me see if it'll start back up.
Yep. Oh, it's not going to now. It's unhappy.
We full of fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm pushing it.
Yeah, we can roll it back down there. Alright, so we got the mower pushed back up in the shop, and we found out, we took the plate off and realized that the thing goes all the way down. So, are you just putting it back on for now?
Yeah, just temporary. Just figured I'd just pop it off. See if that fixed the problem.
Yeah.
Seemed like the smart way to go. And if it does, that should change. No, that ain't gonna change when you switch to a gas pedal either, is it?
No.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, dude, it goes all the way down. I mean, that's a whole extra fucking inch.
Heck yeah.
And the reverse still goes right where the hell it's supposed to.
Alright guys, Mike left about 30 minutes ago. Went ahead and turned this thing around and lifted it up. He told me that he found out that this area right here where the shifter is neutral. And if we look at on our plate, that is almost forward, like all the way forward. So that explains why we have so much reverse and no forward speeds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the shifter in this position to know that this is neutral. I'm going to disconnect it from down there. We're going to put the plate back on it. Bring this shifter up to neutral, so we'll have both the transaxle and the shifter in neutral spots. And then what we could do is we can go ahead and figure out what length of rod we need from the shifter to the transaxle. That way we have everything calibrated to where neutral is in the neutral spot, reverse is in the reverse spot, and we have all forward speeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on that and try to get it done tonight. Alright, we got our linkage off of the shifter and transaxle. It is adjustable, so we're just going to back it down and find the spot that it's happy at and tighten it down. So we have our plate here, neutral, and the shifter. We also have the transaxle also positioned in neutral. So all we should have to do at this point is go down there, bolt this up top, twist this down until we get it to the right exact spot that makes it happy, tighten it down, put the bolts in it, and that should be it. Alright guys, that pretty much did it. The only thing I really need to do is lop off this little nub right here and cut as far down as I can, because there is a little bit of room for me to come down. Alright, we got our shifter plate done. Shifter is in the neutral position, should be. So, we found neutral. Perfect. All I need to do is find a couple of nuts to tighten this up to the back side of the fender, and then the shifter and transaxle swap is complete and successful. And we should be able to ride this thing tomorrow. Alright, I'm not sure what Mike did with the bolts for or the nuts for this when he was here. I feel like he might have accidentally stuck them in the cup and took them with him. But that's no big deal. We found a couple in the bolts bins of mine. So now we have everything working as should. The only thing that we have left to do on this unit really before we take this thing on a trail ride is to get the gas pedal going. So I'm going to try to go ahead and take the one off the dash here and figure out about where I want to put it, because I'm going to do a temporary for now. He's got some on order that we're going to install on here, so as a temporary gas pedal, we'll end up putting something down there. So let's see what we can come up with real quick. Alright, well, I did get the stuff off of the dash, and it's down here, and I'm looking at temporary converting it to a gas pedal. But we'll do that tomorrow. Camera's dying. I got a bunch of batteries charged and a bunch of stuff to edit, so I'll see you guys back out here again tomorrow. Right, next day. We had a big old storm come through last night. Wiped out our internet, so no TV in the shop today, unfortunately. We do have a couple things to do left on the John Deere here, or Craftsman John Deere. The John Man, that's it. So on the old John Man, we got the shifter fixed last night. We got it running and riding with a transaxle. Everything is good to go back here. Got a brand new battery. Only thing we have left to do is hook up a gas pedal and possibly clean the carb or get a new one. Find the key That way Mike has a key. And it should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start drilling out, mounting up this temporary gas pedal. And let's get it done. And maybe we can cruise around the yard a little bit. Alright guys. I got the bracket on there. I'm trying to kill time waiting for food to get here. But since I got that on, I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to attach the temporary gas pedal and see if that's going to work. Put a spring on it, all that good stuff. See what we can get working. Alright, well as of now we got a temporary gas pedal on there. All I have to do is add a couple more springs to make it return a little better. And then Mike will have him a temporary gas pedal for at least maybe possibly a ride Monday, I'm hoping. I'd like to be able to finish this video out with a little trail ride. I'm not sure. I know this has been a different style will it run and ride than y'all are used to. Y'all are used to just run, get it running, get it riding, ride it around the yard a little bit, wash it, call it done. I want to do this one a little differently, where we get this thing running, riding, and then take it out in the woods and see what it's capable of. So that is the plan. So I'm trying to get this thing done for tomorrow. So hopefully maybe we can get this thing rigged up. I'll probably have to take it carburetor off and clean it tonight, and then it should be good. So let's get some return springs on this thing and get that finished up, so all we have to do left is clean that carburetor. Alright, just fired up the wood stove. A little smoky in here, but it should dissipate in a second. I got food and drink, so I'm about to take a break, and then we'll get back to this as soon as I'm done eating. Alright guys, so I want to take a quick second, make a new little commercial thingy, whatever you want to call it. Y'all be sure to go like the videos. YouTube likes that. Comment down below. YouTube likes that. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, so if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscription button and hit the all notifications bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is at least once a week at this point. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. The only one that's different is these Snapchats and Avatar. The rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flyin Brown's Garage in the search engines. You should find me, and we post different content to those as a sneak peek to what is coming. Also, be sure, if you want to, come join us on Facebook at Flyin Brown's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group where we're trying to build like-minded folk to come around and share your builds, share your ideas, and maybe even plan a get-together ride or something. So y'all be sure to check out all those things and stay tuned for the newer videos. If y'all want to check out some of the older videos, we got a bunch of stuff back there in playlists. So if you're feeling a little like a little Flyin Brown's Garage mood, y'all can go back, watch a bunch of old videos, and stay tuned for the newer ones. And let's go ahead and get back into the shenanigans of the video. Finally did get this welded around here so it doesn't move, and then it's double springed with a hole drilled through there to retract it, and then gas pedal. So it's temporary until he decides, or until his other pedals come in and we put them on. So other than that, we may be able to go ride this thing tomorrow. If we don't go and ride the trails, I'll definitely we'll put this thing around the yard, see how it does. Yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night. It's getting kind of late, and I will see you guys back out here tomorrow, where we will test this thing out one way or another. Alright guys, it's another day, and I'm waiting on Mike so we can go ride. But this thing a legit setup right there. It's still running a little but we're waiting on a new carburetor. We're just hoping to take it out like it is for now until we get that on Friday. He did order a new carburetor. It comes with gaskets and all that stuff. Tried to order it from Hypa, but unfortunately they were out of stock at the moment. I'm sure they'll be back in stock here soon. So if y'all need a replacement carburetor, y'all go check out Hypa Parts at www.hypastore.com. I'm not really getting anything for saying that in this video, but you know, hey, it don't hurt to help them out. They help me out with lots of projects and have for quite a while now, and we are still working together. So big thanks to Hypa, and like I said, y'all go check them out. This thing is riding pretty fast. We got the gear selector done for the hydrostat, and for a hydrostat it's pretty quick. Bigger tires will help, but for now this is good. It rides good, it looks pretty decent. It's got a little bit of a squat to it, but you know, just need bigger tires in the rear, that's all. Other than that though, the unit is okay. I don't really like that gas pedal too much, but it's temporary till we get the other ones and get them installed. But yeah, she's a runner, she's a rider. We have successfully got this thing revived from its death. We did find out this thing was dropped from about 15 feet from a skid loader, or some kind of heavy piece of equipment. They dropped it into that pile. The tub is a little bent in the rear, and there's a couple things that you can tell are just a little bent, but all in all, it's still a pretty straight body, still a pretty straight frame, rides good, drives good, and yeah, can't wait to see what this thing will do on the trails. So without further ado, I'm going to wait for Mike, and hopefully we can hit the trails today and see what this old girl's capable of, and see a little bit more of that girl in action right there. Heck yeah. Got the John man loaded up in his truck.
The rant rod.
And Beast loaded onto the van. We're about to head out and go mark out some areas for a dirt track for a race. So let's get out there and see what these things are capable of. Look at him pull up with his John man. It looks so cute.
Kaylee, as soon as I pulled up and dropped off the cigarette, she saw what was in the back of the truck. She's like, "Are you unloading it? Can I ride it right now?" And I'm like, "No, we have to go make trails." "Oh, can I ride it when you get home?" "Of course." So Chris is excited. Kaylee's really excited.
Heck yeah.
So yeah.
Ye old John man. All right.
It's officially the name. It is stuck.
Yeah.
It's. I'm pretty sure that is.
It's John
It's
man.
the John man. The other one's a grasshopper.
Yep. Well, we're gonna get the Beast and the John man off the trailers and the truck and get out here and explore the unknown.
My God, dude! This
Got a little fuel in the cylinder again.
Going
ahead and eject it.
There we go. Yeah, as soon as you took, dude, it was just pouring.
I know, I saw it.
Okay, so we have to be careful with the grass for the most part.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to do any burnouts with the Beast anyway.
Yeah. I might once we get over there. We'll see what happens. Do you think it'll even do a burnout?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Slides.
Man, it was running up in house. where he marked out a track. Yeah, I see that. Oh, you did? I could go back and get it. Damn right I am. Yeah, go cruise. I'll go back and get it. Okay. Gotta go back and get the market first. The damn sure needs that. Box fell. Back in the woods, see Mike. He's trying to come out up there on the John man. I think it cuts through there. It cuts through there. right through here.
Oh, yeah. That one that I came around on, that was another trail that came out around back over there.
Oh.
Like it went down around, there's a lake over there.
Well, shit, maybe we just need to go back around.
Possibly.
Let's do that. We're going to go back around and see if we can get around that area. Took my damn hat off. First time I really rode a trail on this thing. Right off road. I did lose the grill on the way here, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Win some, we lose some. Out on the trail. Which way? Is it that way? Is it that way or this way.
I had to run all that shit over.
Okay. That way. Oh, this is awesome. I've been wanting to do some night riding for a while. Boy, these are some trails though. Oh, the beast is in its natural habitat, and it is happy. Except for that. This is their deer stand.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, it is. Having trouble. Need to get him some lights on that thing. Think about it for a minute.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Maybe look at the satellite. Oh. Yeah.
I lost my belt. I gotta put that back on real quick. Well, I hope my belt's not stretched. Let's find out. I think it is. Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Here comes the John man. I think my belt's stretched. There we go. Got it. Well guys, we're back at the shop. It's dark. We had a great time. We did not find the track because we talked to Joey and he said that the track wasn't out there, it was somewhere else. So we kind of misheard him. No big deal. So we're probably going to end up going back tomorrow just to mark out an area, and he'll go out there with a brush hog, or you know, he got a tractor, go out there with a tractor and clear it out for us. So we're looking forward to that. So that'll be in another video. We'll probably just do a whole video where we're riding through the woods and having a good old time. But the beast did good. Belt is a little stretched, but no big deal. I might take the tow rig instead tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm considering leaving this thing on and taking it back with me, but since I'm having a belt issue and I can't seem to find a belt, I might be better off taking a tow rig. But the only casualty we had is I did lose the grill while we were driving down the road hauling it to Joey's place. Fell out somewhere down the road. I'm hoping maybe I can find it tomorrow. Maybe it bounced into a ditch somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably go cruise down through there tomorrow and see if I can find it before we take off on our maiden voyage again. But unless I can find a belt that kind of matches this one, I'm probably going to be putting this thing up tomorrow and taking the tow rig. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed building up the John Man and taking it out on the trails. It did pretty good actually. Didn't get a lot of footage of it on the trails as much, but it did great for something that's flooding and has a bad carburetor and doesn't have a really good gas pedal yet and a whole bunch of other shit. So we're probably going to be putting a gas pedal on it tomorrow, a couple other things, and taking it back out. So do me a favor, go down there and leave a like and comment down below. YouTube likes that. We like that. Everybody likes that. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that. Hit the all notification bell, that way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is once a week. Be sure to go and follow the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and the TikTok. Only one that's different is the Snapchat. It's an avatar. Rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel. So you can go to those platforms, type in Flyin Brian's Garage in these search engines, and you should find me. I post different content to that, at least daily. Try to, you know, give you all a sneak peek of what's going on here in the shop and what videos are coming out. If you're in the mood, go to the YouTube channel and scroll down through there. There is a bunch of videos, playlists, and stuff like that. So if you're in the Flyin' Brian's Garage mood, go and click on them. There's a ton of videos. Otherwise, just stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe, all notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we put out a new video every week. And yeah, till then, see you guys on the next episode, where we will be doing, I don't even know yet. Oh, also, Facebook page, we did a group, the Flyin' Brian's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. Come join, share your build, share your ideas, chat with us. See you on the next one.